Hey team, welcome to Inside the Movie Photographer with Jasin Boland. Today, I'm going to introduce you to this little baby, the new Nikkor S-Line 14-24 2.8. Like all the S lenses, I have to say there's something about them. I don't know what it is. They're lighter, they're smaller, they're thinner. I'm not getting anywhere near as much flare on anything. I think that's because they are thinner, especially like the 85, the primes, they're incredible. Now, not only is this new, but it completes the Holy Trinity. The 14-24 2.8, the 24-70 2.8, and the 70-200 2.8. I'm lucky enough to have them all. And I'm telling you, same as what I just said, there's something about these lenses. I don't know whether it's the density of the elements or what, but the crisp blacks, the colors pop. There seems to be something with the contrast for me. I can only tell you what I get in the real world. Now, I've been using this lens on set during the week, but obviously I can't share any of those photos. But I did go out and have a little bit of an explore through Sydney last night. And it was pretty funny because today I was actually meant to be on the harbour, but it's horrible weather, so it was cancelled. So in a rush last night, I went out and I thought, I'm going to go to the rocks and I'm going to do the shot which is straight under the bridge so that you guys are all familiar with it and you've got something to compare to. But in typical Boland style, I don't live in Sydney. I missed the turn off and ended up in Luna Park. So what you're going to see is Luna Park photos and probably as a better example as well because the colors are going crazy. It was Halloween. Place looks great. It was raining, so it was a free wet down as opposed to what I have on a movie set where it's where we actually make the wet down. So anyway, let me take you through a few photos and we'll have a little bit of a chat. So let's start with the Sydney Harbour Bridge. So as I was saying, my intention was to shoot the bridge from underneath on the other side from the rocks, and because there's more light there for some reason, I don't know why. But I missed the turn off and I ended up over at Luna Park. And it was so rainy and windy and it was just crazy. I was so wet. I didn't have a rain jacket. I didn't have any cover for my cameras. As you can see, this lens is pin sharp, edge to edge. The colors just pop. Look, here's Luna Park. And I tried, I've never been there before. And I wanted to photograph something that was familiar to all you guys so that you could have it to compare to other cameras and other lenses maybe, And this one, I was looking for something a bit different, or in my head, a bit different. So I was looking for a reflection, but I'm pretty sure this has been done a gajillion times, if not more. But as you can see, like I was saying, colors popping, just absolutely amazing. And with what I was saying before about, the big mount and everything like that, the flange depth is a couple of mil closer than any other camera out there. And that means that the light doesn't have to bend quite so much. So I think that's another reason why there's so much crispness to these. I mean, there's great blacks. It's the colors just smash you in the face. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. And as you can see in this one, the window pane, I'm focused on the Luna Park face, and the window pane is absolutely crisp, pin sharp. You're seeing the paint flecks on it. I mean, it's an incredible lens. Here's just a little bit tighter, messing around with that angle, which I'm learning. This one, clearly, I haven't invented before. But as you can see, it's a Halloween party and I've got some great colors going on. So it was, perfect night to test it out with obviously the wet down as well. Everything's clean. The sky is crisper. This one, I had my tripod on its side in the middle of the puddle. So it was raised about maybe 3 or 4 centimeters, maybe a little bit more because I had a little mini tripod, just enough to keep my camera out of the water. But you got to make use of what you've got. And, I was able to get the camera right in the middle of the puddle on a long shutter exposure, and I love a little bit of reflection. I'm sure we all do, right? You know, as you know, this is not my forte. I like things that blow up and crash all around me. So to come down here to Luna Park and underneath the bridge was really rad. It was like, it's so much zen. I really get why you guys love shooting landscapes and cityscapes. For me, it was a little bit like fly fishing, you know, fully, as I said, you know, just zenning out and not having anything to think about apart from exposure and focus. And I was a little bit sloppy on the framing, but to be honest, I couldn't see a thing. It was honestly that wet. I was pointing and shooting pretty much the whole night. And if I snagged a good frame, well, it was literally by accident. But, you know, it was a lot of fun. And then, of course, let's finish on the bridge again. Who doesn't love the Sydney Harbour Bridge in Australia? One of the most photographed icons absolutely anywhere in the world. And what have I got there? I've got Barangaroo. I've got the Sydney City, the Opera House, of course, and the bridge. It's like, hey, you know. So it was an exciting night for me, I have to say, because it was me totally out of my comfort zone. So the point of this is, if I can pull off a half reasonable cityscape, then you guys who are doing it all the time are going to just love this lens and absolutely smash it out of the ballpark. And I can't wait to see them. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed having a look at some photos. Well, team, what can I say? It was a quick turbo tour I did last night, less than an hour, in the pouring rain. And as usual, Nikon's sensational weather sealing with my Nikkor Z7 and the 14-24. Amazing lens, as you can see. The colors just pop. Like I said, there's something about the elements or the density, or I don't know what it is, but Nikon have really kicked with this whole series of S lenses, the S line. So, little tip, when you go to put your lens cap back on, make sure you can read Nikkor. Last night, I spent about 15 minutes in the dark trying to put it on sideways. I had no idea what was going on. I felt like an absolute numpty. It was in front of another person as well. And then I figured out, there you go. Read Nikkor, lens cap goes on perfectly. Okay, have a great day, and thanks for watching. If you guys could, leave a comment below if you want, and what else you'd like to see. And also, if you could subscribe, that'd be really cool, and do the bell so you get notified next time I'm online and I've got a new video. Okay, have a great day. Cheers.